Hello, I'm Lola, and welcome back to this next part of Enderal. So, last we left off, we were outside the Undercity arena. Someone named here. Oh yeah, and this was the guy that was talking about the penny, so I will give him one.
Smile upon you.
Well, that was a waste. Fine, you can have your penny. Anyone else to talk to around here?
I'm busy. Go pester someone else.
You're named.
Huh? What a surprise.
Which is an odd one. But yeah, I was going to, there was the beast to fight, wasn't there? Should I do that now? It might be a complete disaster and very hard, but I might as well do it now while I'm here. I might save, actually. Quick save.
Yes, thought so.
I will fight the beast.
Well then.
It's 4 stars, so this might be a... Oh, Jesus wept.
You know who I am. I know who you are.
This seems to be like the finale of all this.
You are here today because you want to see a fight. 4 battles, 4 victories. But can the Destroyer also oppose the beast that's been soaking this soil in blood for decades? We shall see.
We will see.
Unleash the beast.
I'm getting ready to... I can't get my weapons out. I can't move. Now I... Nope, I'm stuck. What the heck is happening? Well?
Let's see you dance, Destroyer.
I'm guessing this guy's the... Defeat the stranger. Okay. Oh, you do a lot of hits. Where are you? You're after me specifically. Well, that's a surprise. Restore health. I was gonna try paralysis, but you might be immune to it. Oh, no, you're not. I think I might be hitting my mud elemental. Yes, I am. Okay. I will do that, and I will also do a health restoration thing. Well, you're dead.
Good. That's enough. Let's talk.
You were the person that was talking to Ratcha a while back, weren't you? Unless I'm mistaken.
Fair enough. This is better. Forgive me my dramatic entrance.
I hope you have a damn good explanation of this, otherwise we'll continue where we left off. What in the blazes was that? Why did you interrupt the fight? Yeah, why did you interrupt the
I
fight?
was just about to explain. I'm Thero Naris, voice of the Father. I've been watching you for a while now because I'm looking for someone with your set of skills. And, our little encounter down in the pit erased the last doubts I had about you.
Voice of the Father?
That accent. You're an outlander, aren't you? Shit. Does that mean I have to explain who the Relator is to you?
Oh, is this the Relata stuff? Okay. I know who you are, a group of cutthroats robbing the people down here of their last penny. You're some kind of guild that controls the Undercity, right? Oh, that's the second one.
Right. The Relator is more than a bunch of criminals, though. But we'll get there. Regarding your original question, the Voices are the military arm of the Relator. I'm sure you've seen some of us before.
I've certainly seen Relata in a lot of places in the caves and stuff like that.
To resolve itself.
Like making their mark. So this was supposed to be some kind of test?
Indeed. Let me get straight to the point. I want to hire you for a mission.
Very well. Do I look like a mercenary? Yeah, I'm not exactly a mercenary. Fair enough, so tell me about it. I'll ask this first.
Well, you look like someone willing to slaughter other people in front of a gawking crowd for a handful of coins. At least that's what you did down there.
Fair point.
Don't get me wrong, I don't judge. The pit fighters know what they're getting themselves into. But after what I saw you do down there, I concluded that you're willing to do a lot of things if the pay is right. Or am I wrong?
No, but there's no way I'm working with cutthroats like you. No, you're not. I was down there because I like to fight, not because I needed the money. Well, I could do with money, so I'm going to say no, you're not.
Well then.
Fair enough, so tell me about this mission.
Well, actually, it's simple. I want your help in killing someone.
It's like Dark Brotherhood type of vibes. Just going to search the mad rat, don't mind me. Oh. Okay, so I just have to talk to you again.
The father.
Wait, the head of the Relata, your leader?
Their leader. Not mine.
Dramatic music has started?
When I was 6 years old, the Relata abducted me and a dozen other children. That is, they bought us. Shagun, the old cunt who owned our orphanage. She sold us like cattle.
The Relata abducted you children?
Us, and over the years, at least a dozen more. And we all came from the same orphanage. The refuge. Unknown. I have no idea what they did to us. I remember nothing.
So you're an orphan? Wait, did you just say that the old woman who ran the orphanage, that the woman who ran the orphanage sold you? Why? So you were an orphan?
Yes. Why? Well, probably because the father shoved an ingot of gold up her ass for every child she sold.
I mean, yes,
But
probably.
the flesh maggots got her a while ago, so she took her reasons to the grave with her.
Why would the father abduct children?
That's the big question, isn't it? At first I thought it was about child trafficking. You know, tender little knaves and girls for rich bastards. Ark's bigwigs. Yet now I've come to the conclusion that it must have been about science. Experiments.
You mean the Relata conducted experiments on you?
Only the father. As I said, I'm pretty sure you have the wrong idea about them. The Relata doesn't see itself as a guild of murderers, but as a faith. A sect. A cult, in other words. The blackmailing, the shadow tax, is how they finance their little community.
Huh, and what do they believe in? I see, but you're alive. Does that mean you were somehow able to flee? What do they believe in?
The physical body is the worst thing that ever happened to man. It's a hull that needs to transcend. But we digress. If we're to work together, you'll soon have some rogue cultists telling you all this shit anyway.
I see, but you're alive. Does that mean you were somehow able to flee?
After the father was done with us, he simply disposed of our corpses. This is also the first memory I have of that time after the abduction. Waking up in a pile of dead bodies. I don't know exactly, but I must have been somewhere between 12 to 14 years old. Still half a child, in other words. As you can imagine, I was a mess for the first few moons after that. Once I was able to think somewhat straight again, I looked for help in the upper city. Of course, the guards didn't believe a word of what I said and sent me right back down into the caverns.
Yet you're a voice of the father and intend to kill him, so you're some kind of infiltrator. I'm not sure what to say, that's horrible. Wait, you told them that the Relata conducts experiments on children and they didn't do anything? I mean, that's not really surprising now. I know about the guards and everything like that, but I'll ask it anyway.
No. And frankly, it doesn't surprise me. I'm sure hundreds of ragged kids from the Undercity had come to them before, telling them horror stories about how much they suffered down there only to get a bed and some food. Also, as you may have figured out by now, the Order doesn't have any power down here. The Relata controls the caves, and that's how it will stay.
I'm not sure what to say, that's horrible.
Many things are horrible. Still they happen.
Yet you're a voice of the father and intend to kill him, so you're some kind of infiltrator?
Correct. Let's put it this way. I came to realize that no matter how much I cursed and cried, nobody would come to my help. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I taught myself how to survive, and how to fight. And years later, I entered the dust pit for the first time. One of the voices saw how well I could fight, and offered me to study the Relars.
Relars?
Their codex, their holy scripture, written by the
good
Father
old
himself.
codexes.
I shaved my head and became a scion, the lowest rank.
How long ago was that? Your initiation? What, and nobody recognised you? Not even the father? How long ago was that, your initiation?
8 years ago.
Nobody recognize you?
Father doesn't bother with most Relame, especially not with the Scions. Also, when they discarded me, I was still a child. Now, I'm a man.
So you're out for revenge?
Revenge? Yes. I want this monster to pay for what he did to me and the others. And I want to make sure that it will never hurt anyone again. Ever. One of the core beliefs of the Relata concerns the Day of Transcendence. It's the day when every Relame who's ever proven him or herself worthy leaves their body to continue existing as an immortal, immaterial being. And they also believe that this day is imminent, since the Father found a way to achieve transcendence for himself and for his lambs. In the weeks to come, it will set out an expedition to the
Oh, that's where I need to go for the person at the Frostcliff Tavern.
An extremely dangerous undertaking. He will bring along almost a dozen of the best mercenaries available. You will be one of them, and together, we will kill the Father.
And how can we convince the Father to hire me as a mercenary? More? Anything else? Can I think about this? What's stopping me from telling the Relata that you're a traitor? What, and you're telling me all this just because you saw me fight?
I'm telling you this because I need someone who knows how to kill. Better than the usual cutthroat you find down here. And you seem to be that someone.
I am very good at killing.
Also...
Oh, my rhetoric's too low.
Never mind. As I said, you can fight. That's enough.
Oh well. I should have really, maybe, well, I didn't know I was going to speak to him, to be fair, before the fight, but I could have worn a rhetorics like necklace or something when I started this conversation. I think I have an improvement on it, but I've missed it now, so bit annoying. Oh well. What's stopping me from telling the Relata that you're a traitor? Can I think about this? What kind of expedition?
Well, the Relata spent the last 2 years excavating an old temple that apparently was lost in the glacier for centuries.
So it's Glacier.
According to the Father, this is where we'll find the key to achieve transcendence, but that's about all I know.
Some sounds like a bloody risky plan. What's in it for me?
Well, I can pay you 400 pennies now, and 800 more.
Sounds reasonable, to be honest.
Also, think of all the riches that we'll find in the temple itself.
Yeah, quite a lot of
All the
loot.
Relata's treasure chambers. It will be worth it. You can trust me on that.
What's stopping me from telling you the Relata is a traitor? Telling the Relata that you're a
Let's put it
traitor.
this way. I took precautions. If you don't have the guts to help me, your choice, but... believe me, if you do try to backstab me, you'll regret it.
Can I think about this?
No. You either agree now, or the offer's off the table. I can't afford to lose any more time.
I mean, I'll accept it, but you'll be losing time anyway, because I will probably be doing some quests in between. But they don't know that. And how can we convince the Father to hire me as a mercenary?
Something that impresses him. As you can imagine, the Relata already has its stock of sellswords they rely on. But if we do something that impresses the Father or the First Seer, it might be enough to convince him to hire you. Look, I know how shaky it sounds, but it's our best bet. So, are you with me or not?
Yes, I'll help if what you say about the Father is true. He needs to face justice. Sounds interesting. I'm in. I'm not interested. Sorry. All right, I'll help you. Let's just hope it'll be worth it. I'll go for the top one.
It will be. Meet me at the Wailing Tree, 2 hours from now. Here. This will help you get back to the Undercity in case you need to return to the surface before our meeting. Stay safe.
Is it actually 2 hours? Scroll to teleport to the Undercity barracks. Meet Thrail at the arena. Oh, am I in the caverns again? Yes, where I met that guy to help him run his stall, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think I searched all of up here. Oh, hiya. I thought I'd been here, unless the enemies have respawned. They've probably respawned. Yes, I have been here. Okay, can I teleport from in here? That's the question. I also wanted to see if I could do, I might teleport to the Sun Temple, because I wanted to see if I could do, what's his name? Yero's place again, because I'm a bit higher level now, so I could do that. Rail my contact in the Relata wants to meet him at the dust pit to plan our next steps. Meet him at the arena. Yes, so there's no, even though he said a time limit, there's no time limit on it. Although I'll probably do it before I leave Ark again, but I think I'm going to do the strongbox thing first. See if I can do it now. If not, well then I know for next time I'll just come back even later in the game.
Ah, there you are. Did you find it?
Yes, here. But be careful, okay? Magic Dragon will have it splayed alive if you lose it.
I will. Don't worry. Did you hear the news? This guy.
Where was it again? Oh, that's about me.
Carr told me the Grandmaster believes he could help find a cure for this red madness.
Just listening in.
Madness? You mean...
Still look like I'm welcome here.
Yero. Yes.
By Malthus, did you really need to remind me of that?
Well, it doesn't help to just close our eyes and pretend nothing ever happened.
Okay, that's enough of that. Does this take me downstairs? I've forgotten. Yes, it does. So, it was here, wasn't it? Gonna loot all this again, don't mind me. Right, yes, and one of these still, so let's do a hard save. And see if I can do this. Can I sleep here, actually, too? I can for an hour to put my health back up. That's good. Don't have a key for that, which is a shame. Okay, let's try this again. Not doing great. It's kind of triggering all the other ones. Maybe not actually. Right, let's eat some Enderalian bread. I'm aware I've got my staff, so I could use that as well. Right, you're dead too. Again, I'm out of combat, so I'll do some looting and searching after. I just kind of want to kill everything first. I spot a giant mud elemental up there. Don't have enough mana, that's what my problem was. Don't know if these guardians can... Oh yeah, they can. Fair enough. At least I'm targeting them sort of one at a time. No, I think I'll just go further up before, like I said, exploring all of this. Hopefully it'll let me do it after. That was shit. I have insufficient charge. Not good. Fallen. Okay, yes, seem to be managing better now. I missed. What am I gonna... No, I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do yours and then do a resummon, if I can remember what buttons to press. Fallen down again. Oh fuck. I don't know where I've fallen to. Well, this isn't fun, is it? I've left my mud elemental to die. At least they were a distraction. Or Brian was. I think it's just the big fella left. Oh, hello. My little guy can help. And might be best to keep a distance. Not that much of a distance though, because you're very hard to... It's gonna take a while. And a lot of gems as well, I think. But we'll do it. Cheating a little as well. Can I summon my thing again? Oh, not that. That. Just to distract. I am kind of hitting it with a fire, but it's fine. My mud elemental, I mean. Another common soul gem. He's so tiny compared to this one. Almost done, to be honest. It does recharge health quite quickly, too. Yes. Done. And one of you as well. I will save that. Increases your health for an ally for 40 for 30 seconds and stamina. Yero's last words. Okay, interesting. I'll definitely be keeping that. Probably won't use it because I'm feeling it's a dagger. Yeah, a little dagger. Very cute dagger, but not really a dagger user. This will be interesting. The book seems to be written by a magister who researched a plant called Dreamflower. Some parts of it are especially eye-catching for you. And so the Ilani, the natives of Arazil, reserved the honour of the Dreamflower for the best warrior, mashed and mixed with the blood of a human heart, usually taken from one of their enemies, a soul gem, and a bit of glimmer dust. It became a potion which was then given to the warrior in a ceremony, according to the myths with an unbelievable effect. Not only did the potion instantly recover the health of a person, it even gave a blessing which was supposed to allow the user to lead a happy and fulfilled life until they died. While this seems to be superstition, there seems to be at least some truth to it. Archaeological findings showed that there were some warriors of the Ilani who had a high vitality even in old age. That the Dreamflower can't be found in Enderal anymore is thus quite regrettable. Its alchemical value appears to be tremendous. That'll be interesting. So could I find this Dreamflower? And like lead, it says to allow the user to lead a happy and fulfilled life until they died. Could I lead a life even with all that's going on? That'd be cool. And it said the ingredients in there as well. Ah, the elixir. I'll read the notebook first. Although many of the notes are soaked with water and unreadable, some passages are still decipherable. They seem to be written by Magister Yero and to deal with a plant called Dreamflower. The following part seems to be the most interesting for you. The assumption that the Dreamflower has such a drastic effect on the physique of a human is a misconception in my opinion. There is no alchemical explanation for that. Instead, I think that it changes the connection of the Arcanist to the Sea of Eventualities in such a way that it allows its user to jump from one thread of reality to another, always to that one which yields the best outcome to the user at any given moment. Further research is needed, but I can see the potential. So jump from one thread of reality to another, always to that one which yields the best outcome for the user. So could it be used to solve this stuff? Because then I could jump from one outcome to the next and end all this shite, basically. Yeah, like the cleansing and the cycle. Could I, like, break the cycle by jumping? I don't know. So is it in... I don't know if I've just learnt it now and it's just like there. Can I make it? It's not in there. Whilst I'm here, might as well. That'll be very interesting. What does the complete quest see? I found a recipe of a strange elixir. Perhaps it can help me at a later point in time. Ah, might be a main quest thing. I have a feeling. Maybe. I think we're finished in here, but I'll have a look around just in case I've missed anything. Oh, am I stuck? Didn't let me go that way, but hopefully it'll let me get out here. I think I'm finished in here, other than just some alchemy stuff. That was nice to do that. I'm glad I came back. Right. Yeah, I think we're done here, so let's head out. I've got a key. Can I open this box now? I can. Ah, lost fragment. Doesn't say where they are, the lost fragments, but hopefully I'll find them all. Maybe. I'll sleep for an hour as well, just to get my health up. Right, I've done quite a lot of quests actually. Finish that. I think I might go back to the arena and do that whilst I'm here. I can teleport, can't I? Okay, back. I wish you'd have given me a scroll like directly to the arena. That'd be nice. Guess it's not that far. I'm in here now, I suppose. Oh, he is here.
There you are. Ready?
What's the story behind that tree? I've asked this to someone before.
Oh, yeah, sure.
If not, I'll get more knowledge.
The people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these notes. Superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
Oh, I didn't ask that. Well, sometimes hope alone can help, I see.
Either way, ready to set out?
Oh, I like that. You're not wearing the garments of the Relata, how
What
come?
do you think? Because we don't want to draw any attention. If somebody sees me walking around with you, it won't be the end of the world, but I don't want to cause unnecessary problems.
Ready, what's the plan?
First, a question. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Blind Daughters?
No.
A massacre that took place 20 years ago. It was at the Farmer's Coast, around midsummer.
Everything seems to happen at the Farmer's
Farmers had
Coast.
just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, with steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way. While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky. All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away. They were found 1 week later. They lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut.
Bloody hell.
One girl each mile.
What, and the guards didn't intervene at all yet?
They
We've learnt the
tried,
guards don't do
But the
much.
few farm boys who were there in time stood no chance.
Well, at least they tried.
These masked attackers were assassins, as deadly as the petrified and as brutal as lost ones.
But why?
To this very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the names the Black Lieber and J.L. Tannerson ring a bell? The Butcher of Earth?
Yes, I have read some of the books. Tamerson, wasn't he some kind of serial killer who took his own life?
Yes.
Tannerson, should I say?
Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tannerson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Lieber. Even nowadays, there are still scholars that deny its existence. But according to Tannerson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power. They make sure that malice and sin, they don't gain the upper hand in this world, and that the scales of good and evil thus stay in balance.
And that's why they murdered those girls? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally, the Libra only kills people who have already sinned. Tyrants, rapists, murderers, and so on. Which is also why the attack on the farmer's coast didn't make any sense, and still doesn't for most people today. However, the father has a theory.
So he's an expert on the Black Libra too?
Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. He has dug up every little bit of information that there is. But we'll come to that later.
What's his theory then? Why did the Black Libra murder those girls?
According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of a holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from them. However, the child doesn't just see people who have already sinned. She also sees evil in its inception. Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer. I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently the Libra fully believes in this principle. The child is omniscient.
What a pile of... Sorry, I'm coughing. What a pile of horseshit. They killed 10 innocent girls and believed they're doing good. Wait, so these girls had to die because the Libra believed they would give birth to murderers? Yeah, I'll say that one. And
so
that one.
It would seem, though according to the father, they wouldn't have just been ordinary murderers, but emissaries of the end. Whatever that may mean.
Oh, that might tie into all the main questy stuff. I see, and just how does this relate to the Relata?
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to transcendence. This is why he's been studying Tennyson's books like a madman. Especially one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become one of their assassins. And I also think that this temple in the Frostcliff Mountains is somehow related to the Libra. Long story short, apparently the pages of Tennyson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail forcefully torn out, and the father wants to find them.
And you want me to find them, right?
Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts. A man named Carlian.
The Carlian from Tennyson's books?
Correct. He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tennyson's mentor. In other words, an unscrupulous piece of shit that did nothing but murder people for decades, guilty, the innocent alike. According to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters.
Fuck, okay.
However, that massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. He took on a new identity. He's been living as a beggar in the Undercity ever since. I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on. Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but, all we're getting.
Okay. And what if he doesn't hire me?
Then we'll need to improvise. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright, where do I find this Carlian?
He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some whore's bed in the Silver Cloud right now, or getting hammered in the False Dark. I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the First Seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission, the more convincing our little story will be.
Fair enough.
And one more thing. Don't go easy on that.
Don't worry, I won't.
He might seem harmless now, but remember what he's done. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Follow Thrail to the communal hut. I'm following. Oh, he's just gone through. I will let you take the lead. Yes, I definitely look like a proper outdoor surface guard, don't I, in this armor? Don't look like I belong here. I would maybe if I played as a rogue, but a heavy armored guard with this helmet on. Complete with a keeper set armor as well, or at least some of it still on. Is that who I helped earlier? Or... Yeah, that was the guy, I swear, that I helped in the cabin. Can't actually see anything.
Well, look at that. Our friend has a visitor. Get out of here.
Oh, God.
What?
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
My lord.
Interesting.
You sure that's him?
Yes.
Was that really necessary? I mean, it was, but
Oh, I'll bring a bouquet of flowers next time.
I just thought I'd say it. Just to do all the dialogue, but yeah, I disliked that.
Never
Why
mind.
interesting?
Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up.
Do you want me to wake him?
I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him. And again, never forget what this man did. He may look pathetic, but that doesn't change the fact that he orchestrated the murder of 10 girls. Innocent girls.
Got my sword and shield ready in case this goes sour. Actually, no, I'll just have my sword out with a torch. Before I talk to him, I'm just going to steal some potions.
Yeah, who are you? Nylock is tired. Nylock needs sleep.
You remind me of that guy at Iverstead, just with how you talk. Nalek, you're Colleen?
Kalian?
Oh,
No,
Kalian.
no. Kalian is dead. You're talking to Nylock, his shadow. Why do you ask? Who are you?
Somebody looking for information. Shut up, I'm the one asking the fucking questions. Looking for information.
Information? You remind him of Kalian when he still lived. So much anger in you, so much hatred.
Got the tattoos, Jesus.
Kalian knew this feeling too well. This anger, this cold, rotten wrath. And then the dream came and showed him his calling. But he was so blind, he didn't see where the road led him. Only when those little flowers' corpses lay dead in the dust did he see what he had done, what he had become. Now Kalian has been punished. He's dead, and Nylock deserves to suffer for eternity.
Either way, we're here for a reason. We're looking for the lost pages. You're babbling nonsense. How much did you drink? So it's true, you left the Libra because you regretted what you had done.
Regret? No, Kalian had regrets, yes, but Nylock isn't worthy of these feelings anymore. Regret is a pure feeling, as is absolution, but Nylock doesn't deserve purity. So he hates himself, hates his pathetic existence, hates himself for all the suffering his old skin brought upon the world.
Why did you do it? Why did you order the murder of those girls? According to Tannisson's biography, the Libra kills anyone who tries to desert. Why are you still alive? I'll ask the top one first.
Because the decrees demanded it, and the decrees don't lie. They never did, and they never will.
Wait, do you actually still believe this nonsense? That those girls would have given birth to
Aren't you
monsters?
listening? The decrees don't lie. Those little flowers had to die, because if they had not, something terrible would have happened. Kalian knew, Nylock still knows, but still, it broke him. All their pain, their tears, their suffering, their screams. It was too much to bear, even for him.
But how do you know? How do you know those girls would have given birth to monsters?
The decrees
Yes,
never
but
lie.
more than the decree. He's annoying me. Well, he deserves a little more than annoyance, but anyway, according to Tannisson's biography, yeah, I've asked that.
Told you! Because Nylock buried his old skin. The Libra doesn't care about Nylock. Why should they? He's vermin.
You're babbling nonsense. How much did you drink?
How much? He doesn't remember. He always drinks when he has the coin for it. He sniffs, and sometimes, when the people are generous, he buys himself a night with Anna. They're the deeds of a coward, and he knows it. But the brandy, the dust, and Anna, they help him forget. Help him ease the pain.
Either way, we're here for a reason. We're looking for the lost pages.
Naylock doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Naylock is tired and needs to sleep.
All right. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know now. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
But Naylock just...
Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Naylock understands. Please forgive him. So, the pages. Yes, of course, the pages. Naylock remembers. Cullion tore them from Tannerson's book before the world could see them.
Blaze is what you're talking about, Naylock and Cullion. You're Cullion. How long have you lived down here?
How long? Years?
I think he's just
Decades?
separated the two completely,
He doesn't
so...
know. Cullion had a sense of
Well,
time.
Cullian's
Naylock
dead,
doesn't.
for all intents and purposes. In quotations, so...
No! I told you! So why are you not listening? Cullion is dead. Don't you understand? He's dead, and Naylock buried him. Oh, no. He's sorry. Please don't hurt him. He will not raise his voice again.
Look at him. He's gone completely insane. I'm guessing all this Naylock talk is a way for his brain to cope with the guilt. He's created a new persona without all the blood on his hands. That is, unless he's lying.
What? Why? Why should Naylock lie? What? Why? Why should Naylock lie?
Then show me where these pages are.
Yes, of course. But tell me, what do you want with them? You won't be able to read them.
Why wouldn't we?
Because they're written in the language of the Libra. Even Cullion couldn't read a single word of them.
Then how was Tannerson even able to write
Isn't
them?
it obvious? Because something else guided Tannerson's hand when he wrote them.
I don't care, you'll lead us to the place where you buried them, and you'll do it now.
Naylock doesn't have a choice, does he? All right, he will do as you demand. The pages, he buried them together with his old skin. He can show you the pages. But tell him, my sir, if he shows you the pages, could you... Well, Naylock is hungry, Naylock is thirsty, and he has no more coin.
Do you really think you're in a position to make demands? You're a god's cursed murderer, and you'll be lucky if we let you live. I'll think about it if you show me the pages. You can afford a whore, you can also afford a piece of bread. Jesus. I'll just go with the top one.
Good. Naylock understands. And maybe you're right. You treat him like what he is. Vermin. Human waste. Come, follow. My sir, Naylock has a question.
What?
Your face. You seem familiar. Are you certain that you have never met Naylock before?
How would I know? Maybe.
I also don't get me wrong, this guy's awful, but I don't trust
This is the way to the tar pit. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going?
Thrail either, really.
Warn you, if this is a trap,
It's not, my sir. Naylock is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Hold it right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for digging.
That
He
voice.
belongs to us. We're acting under the Father's orders.
Brother Wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's blessings.
Father's blessings. Keep going, scum.
Yes, of course.
Long way to go down.
Move along.
This isn't where the blind miner is it? Because
Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. There are a lot of lowlifes down here.
I'm wrong place. Look out!
cutthroat. Let me summon. Oh, Thrall's a party member.
Let's go.
Enemy!
Oh, Jesus. Get out of the way. Fuck me. I'm stuck. I'm completely stuck. Yeah, I can't really do anything right now because I am stuck. I died. Yeah, I wasn't doing great there. Whoops. That was my fault. I wasn't really paying attention.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. There are a lot of lowlifes down here.
I think on that note, I'm going to end this episode here actually and finish this quest in the next part. But yeah, very, very interesting. I feel like I've got quite a lot done in terms of like dialogue and, well, not necessarily main quest, but at least stuff related to it and stuff related to the Relata. So yeah, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.